Bull Bronson, April 29th, Carbondale, Illinois. You want a match with me, so I get my just desserts. Whatever that means. Fine. I'm in. You want me April 29th? I'm in. Now you have to realize something. I've never changed who I am. You're going to get the same Mike Slade as you always have. I'm not different than what I have been before. I've always been Mike Slade. I'll always be Mike Slade. You'll always be Miz to me. You'll always have your twisted shirt and your flat-billed hat turned backwards like a jackass. That's always going to be you. You'll always be Big Miz on the inside. Big Bull Bronson was a name that was probably given to you. Now, your video was cute. I mean, it was cute. I laughed. I've never had a promo video cut on me that made me laugh. I watched it today. I laughed. Now, I have a book here, and I know that you can read. Not very well, I'm sure, but I know that you can. This book is called Tiny Tots. It's a picture book. There are some words in here. There's captions. Now, I'm going to open this book up. Now, see these little lines here? They probably just look like squiggles to you and everything, but these lines here are words. Words formed together to make sentences. Want me to bring it a little closer here? Here, I'll bring it a little bit closer here. You see that right there? Those are words. Now, in your video, was it cleverly put, amateurs. Now, in big bold captions in your video, you spelled it wrong. You wasted all that time and you didn't spell check? You wasted 17 cuts and you didn't spell check? Come on! Even an idiot like you would know to spell check. I mean, I'm sure in this Tiny Tots book it tells you to spell check. Little elephant here, some pigs, and some people. They spell check. The person that wrote the book had it spell checked before they sent it out to publish. You spell check. You spelled amateur wrong. I'd like to thank my 6-year-old son for that book, by the way. Now, I've always known you're dumb. I've always known you're big. Let's make the connection. You're big and dumb. You've always been big and dumb. I get it. That's your gimmick. I got it. I understand now. Big, dumb Bull Bronson. I think we could throw a D in there. That BB thing is kind of edgy with me. Bull Bronson. Now let's go big, dumb Bull Bronson, because that's what you are. That's what you are, right? For 10 years, I've been the same guy. 10 years I've been Mike Slade. You've been Bull Bronson for what, 10 minutes? Alright? Just changed your name a couple of months ago to Bull Bronson. Why? Why change your name? Why change your style? Is it something that you have to do to beat people? You have to change your style? I don't understand. I didn't change my style. I've never changed my style. I've always been the same guy. I'll always be the same guy. I have no reason to change who I am. This is me. Right here. Right here. This is me. This is Mike Slade. I'm not going to change my name and put all kinds of B's together in my name. Big Bull Bronson. I'm not going to do that. That's retarded to me. That doesn't make sense. Why would I do that? Why would I change my name after 10 years of being Mike Slade? What do I prove? What do I gain? I gain absolutely nothing. Because after I changed my name, I lost everything. You know, my championships, they're gone. Because Mike Slade had those championships. A lot like what happened with you. You're a Miz. Everything that you had while you were Miz is gone. Because now you're Bull Bronson. You're bigger, better, and meaner. Now, I don't get the whole bigger, badder, and meaner thing. Because I've always been better and smarter. I only need 2. You need 3. Now, that's where I have the upper hand on you. I don't need to be anything other than better and smarter than you. Now, you can be as big and strong and mean as you want, but if you're dumb as a box of rocks, being big and mean isn't going to make a difference, really. I mean, I've been in the business 10 years, man. We started almost the same time. We're veterans in this business. So you being bigger, badder, and meaner just kind of seems like you're covering up something. I don't know what. I don't care to find out what, really. The point of this entire video, other than the fact that you made one ignorant ass video and spelled some stuff wrong, the point of this video is to prove that I don't need to prove anything anymore. I don't. I mean, I could prove to myself that I could beat you, but I've beaten you before. Nothing new. I mean, I've been there, done that. Water under the bridge. You know, I don't need to beat you again, but per your request, because I have to get my just desserts, I would love a sundae with little sprinkles on top. That would be great. If you're going to give me dessert, I want a sundae. If we're April 29th, if you're going to come in with a sundae in your hand, ice cream, chocolate on top, some sprinkles, maybe throw a cherry in there. If you're going to come in with a sundae, so I get my desserts, I'm game. I'm there. I want my desserts. I'm trying to slim down a little bit, but you put ice cream in a cone, put some chocolate and some sprinkles on there with a cherry, you got me. Alright? I'm in. I will sign up. I'm ready to go. I have other things in mind, though. I mean, I'm sure you do too. I'm sure we're going to go in April 29th and I'm not going to get my sundae or my desserts, as you'd like to say. Now, I know what is going to happen April 29th in Carbondale, Illinois. The fact that I don't have anything to prove makes me want to prove something to everybody in this business. Everybody that's ever said, no you can't. I'm going to prove to them, yes I can. I guarantee you, Bull Bronson, April 29th you will not be ready for me. I've been training. I've been learning new things. Learning new things that you have no idea how to work with. That's where I have the advantage. Up here. I don't have the advantage right here. I have it here. And I have it here in my heart. Now, you can be as dumb as you want about this. But this is my rebuttal. You want to start an internet war building all the way up to April 29th? Bring it. Alright? I will cut a video every day. And every day I will make it seem like you are the dumbest person in the sport of professional wrestling. Now, I'm starting to get a little excited here. I'm starting to mix some words up. You know, I'm ready. I'm ready. I've psyched myself up so bad for this. I'm ready to go right now. I don't even want to wait till April 29th. But I know you. I know you. You won't show. You won't show up any other time. You won't do it. Now, knowing that, I'm just going to take it easy for a little bit. Yeah? There's a show this weekend at ICAW. I'm not going to waste my time there because I know what's going to happen April 29th. I know what I need to do. Do you know what you need to do, Bull Bronson? Do you know that you need to be bigger, badder, and meaner? Read a book, son. You need to get smarter. Because up here, I'll beat you every time. April 29th, Carbondale, Illinois, SIU Ballroom. Bull Bronson's going down in a blaze of glory. Bon Jovi. I kind of just ended that up there. April 29th. Being bigger, badder, meaner means nothing. when you're smarter. And that's what I am. I'm smarter than you. I don't need to be big to beat you. I've said it before. I'll say it again. I don't need to be bigger, badder, and meaner. I need to be Mike Slade. That's what I need to be. That's what I always will be. That's what I've been for 10 years. I've been me. I've proven enough in this business. You know, you talked about all the guys that work for ICAW, how we're backyarders. Funny that you say that. I giggled in your video, along with the fact that you couldn't spell amateurs. We wrestle inside of a building, not a backyard. A building that I helped create with Mr. Showtime and some others, my wife being one of them. We built the company off sweat, off blood. We put our lives into building a wrestling business for jerks like you. And for what reason we brought you in, I'll never understand. Because the fact that you couldn't respect the business is beyond me. We brought you into ICW. You were one of the vets, man. Me and you, a couple of the others, we were the vets. We knew more than anybody in the business in that company. You were so disrespectful to everything about ICAW. ICAW, man. The W. Wrestling. That's what it's all about. Wrestling. I'm just going to cut to the chase, alright? April 29th. You want me at Carbondale, you got me at Carbondale. You better prove that you're bigger, badder, and meaner. Because every time I'm in the ring, I'm always going to be smarter. Muscles mean nothing over brain. April 29th. Bring your A game, son. Because I'm bringing a whole new game that you'll never understand. April 29th. I'm ready. You ready? This guy's ready. This is ready. April 29th.